What is this crash in 2006 or 2007? This crash, I mean, there's in 2006 there is some.
It was 2008.
It was 2008. Okay.
Yeah.
A war or?
Yeah, so most likely a war. In 2008, in May 2008, do you remember what's happened?
Yeah, the economic crisis, but I mean that's so important on the consumption of the energy.
Absolutely. No mind. In May 2008, myself and Miss Geraldine Furser, we were at the MBA at the International University of Monaco. And our teacher came to us and says, today there will be one lesson more. And I will explain you what's happened yesterday night when Lehman Brothers goes down. That was an impetus of the whole world. And the energy market was one of the big and one of the first which happened. Because people did not have any more the money to use energy. Do you remember? Do you remember how was the value of barrel oil before?
120.
Sorry?
120.
140. What is now?
78, 80.
53. What is the value scheduled up to 2025? 55. Arrived to $20. From 140 in 6 months goes down to $20. Many refineries has a break-even at $20. And they had to stop their operation. So there was maybe less energy available, less money available, and people used it. So the consumption decreased. It was stronger, like a war. You're right. It was like a war.
Oil was pretty stable.
Sorry?
Oil was pretty stable.
I think it is more or less the same. That's the oil, the first part, the real one. Because the first, gas, coal, hydro, and renewable was almost not, but gas, coal, and nuclear are used also for a normal life. Oil is most used by the refinery. So it's not the first attack to the normal life, it is a business to business. It takes a little bit more time. But if you see, there is a little bit down, it doesn't go up again. The value of oil decreased and stable 53, now it will become 55, hopefully maybe. And 55, let's make this example. 55 is a number which has no sense. Do you have any idea why $55 for a barrel of oil is a number which has no sense for nobody?
Because it's different in every country.
Yeah, more or less it's the same because the stock, the market stock of the oil is worldwide. Well, there is two, no? One is New York and one is Brent of UK. And the difference is that the Brent is better quality than the other one, so it most likely costs a little bit more. The Ural oil is the best in the world, it's coming from Russia, and it costs a little bit more. Its best is because it has low sulfur inside. So, any idea? Why $50, $53, the number has no sense? Because $50 is a number which does not allow the state to invest. There are state oil, like Azerbaijan, which live 95 of its economy on oil. And when you have a break-even in the upstream of 40, 30, 20, if you are okay, dollars per barrel, and you sell at 53, you don't have enough money to invest. But it's not enough low to ask to all these people to sit down at a table and say, you know what, we need to decrease the production. But we need to decrease a lot of the production. Have you seen that in the last 2 years they have not ever been able to find a solution to decrease the production of oil. Only like 3 months ago they decreased very little per day. Because every of these countries does not need $50 per barrel is not enough. They have to go back to 20, 25, 15. Then, trust me, they will sit down and decrease the production. They are afraid to lose their positioning on the market. They are afraid to lose the source of money that they have right now. And if they decrease only unilaterally, they can lose market share. Because if the other are not doing the same, okay, Azerbaijan decreased 5%. Russia arrives, okay, I will increase 5%, no problem. So, there is no way. $50 is a number that has currently no sense for the economy. However, up to 2025, everybody is thinking to stay stable up to $55 per barrel. So still some years, and the economy needs to re-understand each other to reach once again an equilibrium. Because at the end, the economy will find an equilibrium. And finding this equilibrium, it means that the investment will be lower because the equipment will cost less. There will be less money for the company, less money for people, decrease of inflation, less cost for the material, and so it will be a rearrangement of the world market with a different condition, but it takes time. Oil is just part of the market. Any other question? Yes?
How do you see this whole thing with the US with this fracking?
I was mentioning before, shale gas. Shale gas fracking is exactly the same. The story is coming from shales. Frankly speaking, shale gas has a break-even value between 50 and 60. And up to the end of last year, if you remember, Arabs keep the production of oil very high to decrease the value of oil, which arrived to 25, like April last year was 25, less than 30, because they want to destroy all the industry of shale gas in US. If that industry would raise up in a more strong way, US now, which is the bigger importer of oil, will become the bigger exporter. The problem is the technology. They have a technology, but they don't know what's happened to the earth. In Texas, they are starting to use this. I've read a very interesting article, like, I don't know, 6 months ago. And after using this fracking in a very strong way, like getting a lot of oil, a lot of gas, so a lot of money, in Texas, the number of earthquakes increased 1,000%. Because we don't know how the nature can answer to this. We don't know. We need to respect nature. Even if we can use it, and we are here to use the nature, but we need to use the nature in a sustainable way. Fracking and shale gas. I personally, this is a personal information, I personally think which is not a respectful technique for our earth and for our nature. But yes, it is. It's a part of the job. Yes?
It's basically multiple questions, but since the oil fields that are close to the surface are getting fewer, it gets harder to access the oil. So in the future it's going to cost more to get to the oil reserves. While renewable energy, is that true or not? And at the same time, renewable energy, it's going to get cheaper and more efficient. There has been the United Emirates project where they can use solar energy at a lower cost than fossil energy. So when that happens on a commercial scale, do you think the transition to using renewable energy instead of fossil fuels last and when do you think?
I do hope that. I mean, I have read something about this as well. Personally, I think that it's not only the cost, but again, it's the efficiency. It's still too low. 13% is very low. However, as soon as scientists will find a way to increase this efficiency, to build up plants with not high cost and the break-even cost of energy lower, I'm sure, and I do hope also, that the use of renewable energy will be boosted. But it has to be boosted from a political point of view. A market of $7 billion become at the highest level extremely political. So, yeah.
Well, again, the example with the Emirates and the Saudi Arabia and stuff, their reserves are going to dry up soon. So I've heard they need to switch to solar energy because they have a lot of within 10 years or 20 years.
I mean, for me to say that, Arabs has low possibility for oil, from my point of view, it's still something to be studied a little bit more in detail. Saudi Aramco is the state oil of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And it will be capitalized. I don't know if you have heard about that. In the next future, they want to have fresh money. The first analysis of the value of this company is $2,000 billion. $2,000 billion. 4 times the market capitalization of the ExxonMobil, which is the second company for market capitalization in the world after. Who's that? Who's that? Apple? Apple. After Apple, which overcame ExxonMobil like 6-8 months ago. $2,000 billion. Can you imagine? So, but why? Because of the reservoir of oil that they have. So, coming to say that Kingdom of Saudi Arabia needs the solar energy from a technical point of view, for sure will happen. I doubt it happen in the next early future. Yes.
At the moment, there's an incredible shift in the automotive industry, where, for example, the whole how do I say this? CO2 engines are being replaced by electric cars. Yeah. And basically this is like a global trend, Tesla, VW, all companies are responding to this and changing it.
Yeah.
But then again, this shift from CO2 to an electric is like a
let me say, an engine to electric.
Exactly, thank you. And there is a huge problem because the infrastructure and with India and China and everything, it's of course more energy. How would an industry, especially the energy industry, respond to this in terms of, would it also be a clean energy?
Mm-hmm. Let's try to make one step. The electrification of the world is definitely our future. So the electrical energy will become every day more important every day. But let me answer to you to a question. From where the electric energy is produced?
Exactly.
So we answer together, no? The answer is that oil and gas remain. Because at the end you need to burn gas and to burn oil to make electricity.
Yeah, because people, I think there's this huge misconception where people think, oh well, because a whole city or a whole country is going to be electric now, it equally means like the energy from where it's coming from will also be this clean, and I think people don't really understand, as
Absolutely.
you correctly mentioned.
I do agree with you. At the end, people does not understand that, yes, of course, you put all the cars electrical, with this decrease a lot of pollution, this is 100% sure, decrease the consumption of oil, this is 100% sure, but at the end, there is always oil and gas to give the energy. because you need to burn something to make steam, to use the equipment to produce electricity. And yeah, it's all of them. Any other question, idea to share, information? Yes?
How's the transition from Italy
To eat pizza. Very interesting. By the way, you can find a lot of similarities between Azerbaijani and South of Italy. It's not been so difficult to get involved in Azerbaijani culture. They are very welcoming. Their culture is a mixture between Russian and Arabs. So, for them, the time is not the essence at all. They are very happy to invest time with you, but as soon as you have a close relationship between the other, and you have a contract between the two companies, it's not a contract between two companies, the contract is a contract between two people, none will breach the contract. No. They eat a lot, they are there, they want to have a lot of fun, and they are open to different people. No problem with religion, there are all the religion. I read a very interesting question, is there any problem with the religion? No, no problem. They are Shiites, Muslim Shiites. It's the second country in the world which is fully Shiites after Iran. But from people perspective, religion is important, but it's not essence. So there is Muslim, there is Christian, there is Hebrew, there is everything. So the transition was very nice. And Baku is a very beautiful city. I recommend all of you to come and to visit it. Caspian Sea is terrific to see. When you arrive with the flight, you go over Baku, you see these flame towers. I don't know if you have a chance to go on internet and to see these flame towers. They are beautiful. To have a swim in the Caspian Sea, it is again an experience because it's a salty sea, it's a salty lake. Who knows it? There is some law who says it's a sea. There is someone else who wants to say it's a lake. But it's a very beautiful country, and they are very welcoming because they are part of the Silk Way from China to Italy, Marco Polo. Part of this Silk Way was passing through Azerbaijan and Baku. Moreover, Baku is extremely important starting from the 80s. Do you know from in Italian the word to say oil is petrolio. This word comes from Latin. It's called petraolium. Why? Because some Latins, general Latins, arrived to Azerbaijan and they saw going out from the earth as it is this petraolium, oil from stone, which can be burned. And that's why the word in Italian is petrolio, because it comes from Latins. Any other question? No? It's my pleasure.
Thank you.